Hello and welcome to the Genuine Learning blog. My name is Melissa Galasso, and this week we are going to talk about SOP 20-1, which is a statement of position. These statements of position are issued by the AICPA. But before we dive into the SOP, we do need a little bit of background here. Today's SOP is going to be addressing GIPS, or Global Investment Performance Standards. Now, this standard was recently updated. Originally, it was issued back in 2010. A final standard was issued in June of 2019 and effective January 1 of 2020. As a result of this update, the AICPA had to update their guidance on using this new framework. So what are GIPS? Well, the goal of these standards are to have universal adoption, acceptance, and support around the world in order to make sure that asset managers and asset owners are providing the information that they need. However, the goal here was to provide more applicability and flexibility. So these rules have different rules depending on who you are. So they have a chapter for firms, they have a chapter for asset owners, and then verifiers. And CPAs can be verifiers in this scenario. However, they have to follow the audit standards. It's not surely an audit, it's going to be under the SSAEs, but they have to follow the AICPA standards when they do. Now, when following the GIPS standards, they are voluntary and they're based on disclosure and fair presentation. So the goal here is that it provides the information that users need regarding investment performance. And they might want someone to indicate as a verifier that they are following these updated standards. So in January, the AICPA issued SOP 20-1, which is reporting pursuant to the 2020 edition. So again, because of this update, there were changes that were made in the 2020 version from the original 2010 version. And so as a result, the AICPA wanted to make sure that they were updating their standards to reflect some of the requirements. Now, remember, because SOPs are interpretive publications, they are not technically authoritative. They are issued under the authority of the Auditing Standards Board. Remember, the Auditing Standards Board writes not only SASs, the auditing standards, they also write the SSAEs, which is the attestation standards. So this is an interpretive publication that gives the recommended method of compliance using SSAEs, or the attestation standards, to report on these GIPS. And so as a result, that is one way to ensure proper compliance. Now, because it's not authoritative, if you don't apply these standards, you don't apply the non-authoritative guidance, you don't apply the interpretive guidance, you would still be required to explain how you complied with the SSAEs, because compliance with the SSAEs is not optional. This is just a method of showing you how to use the SSAEs and what you would need to do to meet the requirements not only of the SSAEs, but of the verifier requirements. So it's considered to be a best practice. So as a result, this does provide guidance to practitioners on how to examine. So if you're doing an examination engagement and report, as well as if you are going to be doing any reporting on the firm's composite or pooled funds. So it could either be a verification or a performance examination. There's two different services that you can provide using this guidance. The effective date was effective upon issuance because the 2020 edition is now effective as of January 1, 2020. The AICPA, when they issued this, made the standard effective immediately. Now, I don't know how many of you actually do these type of verification procedures and reporting, but I wanted to just make sure that you knew these were out there, as these changes are going to be relevant going forward. The last time they were updated was about 10 years ago. So, and they were updated before that as well. So this has been around for some time, trying to make sure that we are getting the information that we need and having this role as a verifier. All right, it was a quick day on the blog, but just wanted to give you this update. So thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you on a future blog. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.